Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be doing a quick little makeup tutorial. Well, we'll see how quick it is. I tried to speed up the process by already doing half my face, and I did this eyebrow as well. I'm going to be doing a pinup look for you. So basically 1950s inspired pinup looks are my favorite. So I'm going to be starting with that today. What I've done is I've already put my hair back, which I suggest everyone does when they do their makeup. It's just easier to tie your hair away unless your hair is short or for some reason it doesn't bother you while you're doing your makeup. But I find that it's easiest to just keep that hair back and clip any loose ends away and get going with your makeup, just worrying about your face. So what I've already done is I filled in both eyebrows just because it kind of took me a while. I actually started making a video before this one and I realized it was getting really lengthy because I was having to do both sides of my face, and you really only need me to explain how to do one side because you can repeat it on the other. So I tried to save time, and I will just briefly explain how I did my face and eyebrows. So what I did, if you're a redhead or if you have reddish auburn hair, I would suggest you trying, if you don't already have a brow pencil that you love, this Jordana pencil in medium brown, number 39. I love it, and it's actually the perfect shade for natural ginger hair. It's really a great shade, and it's only like $1 at Walgreens. So I filled in my brows with that because my brows are actually very sparse right now. After I just penciled in like an outline of what my brows should be, I took a slanted brow brush with this NYX eyebrow cake powder, and basically this one, the reason I have this one from NYX and not any other ones, I know there's a lot of great ones out there, Benefit and Anastasia, Beverly Hills. This one's has auburn/red is the color, and it actually is perfect for my eyebrows. So I would suggest this if you're watching this and you're a redhead. There's a redder side and then there's a more brownish side. You can mix them, and it also comes with a little circle of wax to help keep the color lasting longer, and it comes in other shades as well, and it was really reasonably priced. It was like, I believe, like in the $5 range on Amazon. So I would suggest this if you're looking for a good eyebrow powder. So anyway, I'm just gonna explain how I did it. So I'm gonna exaggerate my eyebrows. I took the slanted part of the pencil of the brush, and I just went a little bit above my actual eyebrow, and then when it comes to the actual arch, you take it on the slant and just land it right above where your actual arch is, because you just want to exaggerate your arch a little bit, and then take it down with the tail. So that's what I did, and I just repeated it on the other side. So that is the eyebrows, and I used my beauty blender, the original beauty blender, soaked in water, so it gives you a thinner layer and more kind of more sheer coverage, and even when it's soaked in water. And my trusty True Match foundation in the lightest shade possible because I am super pale, and so usually the pinup look is like red lips and super pale face. But if you don't have really pale skin, just get whatever shade goes for you, and if you don't want to do red lips, you could even switch that up too. But I'm going to show you the eye makeup next. So I really like this type of eye makeup because it's actually really simple. What I did, and I'm going to show you right now, I already curled my eyelashes. If you could see from one side to the other, my eyelashes are basically like non-existent without mascara. And if you have really fair hair, blonde or red, or even, I guess, light brown, you need mascara usually to see your eyelashes. So I did have to put mascara and some eyeliner just to make my eyes look bigger and more glammed up for this look. So I took my eyeliner brush, and it's just It's nothing special. This was from CVS and it was literally like $2. I don't see what's the point in having expensive eyeliner brushes unless it's one of those precision ones. Then I guess you could pay a little bit more for them. It gets a really precise line, but I try to do it just with my own hand being as steady as I can. So you can see here I didn't make the cat eye too exaggerated. I'm doing kind of an everyday pinup look, but I pull my eyelid. This is probably not good for your eyelid as far as when you age, but I'm just going straight across. And when it gets to the part where it's going to make this little wing here, I start from the bottom lash and go up just to get the outline. Now I'm going to go over it again, obviously, because it's too light. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is in the Greed color, which is kind of interesting as opposed to the normal shade because it's gold. So when you're putting it on, it looks like you can almost wear it as eyeshadow, basically. So I'm going to go over the eyeliner so it doesn't really matter that I'm messing it up. So see how it comes out gold? It's actually really cool. Sometimes I do wear it as an eyeshadow if I'm in a hurry and I don't want to put powder over it. I feel like all these makeup words are escaping me. Eyeshadow over it. I just called it powder. Anyway. Okay. So I have the primer on. This is going to help my eyeshadow last much longer and come on more pigmented than it would if I hadn't put it on the eyeshadow base. So now I'm going to take this CoverGirl white eyeshadow. You can use any white eyeshadow that you have. I'm going to put it all over the lid to get a base white color, and especially on the inner corner. That will also make your eyes look bigger because you're putting highlight on the inner corner of your eye. Your eyes are going to look bigger when you do that. I go all the way up to where my brow starts to begin and under the brow bone, which is very important to get that brow highlight. And once you've got the white all over, then you're going to go in and, well, I think I have to put a little bit more eyeliner on. So what I actually found a cool trick that people used to do like in the 80s is just get a lighter and get a regular Kohl eyeliner pencil and go in for like a second with it just to heat it up, and it will go on almost like a gel. It's going to go on darker than it normally would. I keep the line pretty thin and I try not to go too close to the inner corner of my eye. And then just get that tail going again. And if your eyeliner isn't exactly the same as your other eye, don't sweat over it because it's kind of like eyebrows. One always comes a little bit better. You're more proud of one than the other, so don't freak out if it's not exactly the same. And you could stop here with the eyeshadow, or if you'd like, you can give yourself a crease. Again, that will make your eyes look just a little bit bigger. I'm just taking this Elizabeth Arden palette, and I'm going to take the darkest color and give myself a crease right above where my eyelid ends. So my eyelid ends right here, so I'm just going above it. And I actually didn't do it on the other eye, so I'm going to do it and then I'm going to blend it out, because I don't want to create a smoky look, I just want to give myself a crease. Which will again make your eyes look big. Just don't go too close to the bridge, you know, the inner corner of your eye and the bridge of your nose. Otherwise, that actually creates a smaller eye look. And I like big eyes. Trying to make my eyes look as big as they can. I think big eyes are very pretty. And if you're blessed naturally with big eyes, then lucky you. So again, just blending that, and if you need to go over again with the white just to make it more pronounced, you can definitely do that. Alrighty, so next step is mascara. So I have this Urban Decay Perversion, bigger, blacker, badder. I like that little catch line there. Yeah, it comes with a primer as well, where you can put that white coat on first, but I'm just gonna skip that for now. I don't really see that it helps that much to make them longer, but yeah, so it's good if you don't have a primer, but if you do and you feel like taking an extra step, put the primer on if you have those white primers for your eyelashes. I can't think of words today. Eyelashes. Almost forgot that word. Okay, so they always say to do one coat at a time, so I start on the outer lid, by the outer lid, and just go from the root of your lashes as close to your eye as possible without actually puncturing yourself in the eye, and go straight all the way up, and sort of twirl your brush as you're going up, just so it catches every little eyelash hair. And try not to go over the same spot twice. Think of it as sections. And then you can get those tiny little hairs in the corner too, because they count. And the more time you spend on catching all of them, your eyes will also look bigger. And if you have dark eyelashes, I would suggest not doing the bottom layer, but my eyelashes are so pale that I am just going to do a very light coat of mascara on my bottom lashes. The pinup look is more about that sexy cat eye than about giving yourself a doe-eyed round look. So just fill in the hairs that are too pale, but don't do too much. Just keep it very faint. Alrighty, so you're totally done with your eyes. That wasn't too hard. If you want to go back in and add another layer, coat of mascara, once this set has dried, you can definitely add more and it'll give you a more dramatic effect. So this whole time I've had a lip plumper on. I used this City Lips lip plumper, and it's in a clear gel, and it's got plumping spheres in it, which is really cool. You have to use it every day for a while for it to actually work, but I found out about this through Cherry Dollface, and it does work. So I leave this on before I'm going to put my makeup on so that it has time to set in. And then when I'm actually going to put my lipstick on, I'm just going to wipe off any that I feel is there. It's still left over from the gloss. I'm going to take my foundation and just get my beauty blender and just take a little bit of foundation and just white out my lips. This way you can define your lips any way you want, so you can exaggerate it, and also the color will go on more true, because if your lips are very pink like mine, or they're just a certain shade, it's going to affect how the lipstick and lip liner goes on. So I just whited out my lips, and now I'm just going to do my lips. So again, the classic red for the pinup look. So Revlon ColorStay. I heard about this through Cherry Dollface because she had mentioned she used it, and now she uses different ones and stuff, but this was one that she used at one point, and it does make your lips very dry, but it lasts a really, really long time. I wore it once for like I don't know, it was probably like 10 hours, and it stayed on. I ate, it stayed on, I drank water, like nothing would get it off except makeup remover. So I'm really not going to exaggerate my lips too much, but I'm going to go a little bit above and make sure I give myself a Cupid's bow. I already have a little bit of a natural one, but just make sure it stays defined. Okay, now my bottom lip is a little bit bigger than my top lip. That is the asymmetry of life. So I'm going to go a little bit shorter than where my actual lip ends, just to make my lips symmetrical. Okay, so I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to actually fill in my entire lips with this lip pencil. I like the matte look, and also the color is really good. And I'll list all the names of the products that I used in the description in case you want to try this lip liner or any of the other products I used. So I don't know how good the lighting is, if you can see, but it's a true red. It's a really good classic red. I love this lip liner. It was about $10, which I guess for a long wearing lip liner is worth it. I prefer the ones that are like 79 cents, but they're not gonna last after you eat and stuff, so so it was worth it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to move on to the cheeks, and then we're pretty much done. Again, if you want glossy lips, just put some red lipstick over this and you'll have more of a you know, shiny look, and it'll also make your lips look bigger, because if you know, have the gloss and then you put a little white eyeshadow in the middle here, right in the middle of your lip, it'll make your lips look really big and full, but I'm just doing a more subdued look for right now. So I am in love with this palette. This is the Rockateur by Benefit palette, and I don't know how popular it is or anything, but I really, really, really love it, and it's so awesome. It's got a little bit of everything in here, and I also like that it's called Rockateur because, like, I love rock. So anyway, they got me there with the marketing. So it's got their rock powder here, just a little bit in the middle. They give you their own brush, which is really soft. The lip gloss, which I actually might put over this lip color just to give myself some shine. And it comes with High Beam, which is a highlighter, and Benetint, which is their lip stain or cheek stain. It can be used for both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just shake it. I don't know if you need to do that or not. I'm going to take a little bit of the Benetint, and I'm just going to put a few lines, like 3 or 4, and then I'm going to dab it, and it's pretty dainty, like, of a color. I don't find that it comes on really strong, so I'm going to go over it with the Rockateur powder and just go on the highest part of my cheekbone. And I'm not going to go towards the apples of my cheeks. I'm just going to keep it on the cheekbone for now. And if you have dark circles like I do, I would probably right now go back in and cover under my circles. And I'm just going to finish it with a little bit of gloss, because I think I was going to stay matte, but I think I want to use this gloss. So this is just the end. That would be the end step, is just to give yourself a little gloss, and then you're done. And I think it's a pretty simple look, and it's really fun, especially if you're nostalgic for old eras like me, like 40s, 50s. Those are my favorite eras for fashion, and I like music from that era, those eras, and in the movies and all that stuff. So I'm a real retro girl. So it was fun to do this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you. I did do some things that I didn't mention as far as my skin routine before I put my makeup on. So again, this is my baby skin primer that I put on. I patted on my T-zone before I started the makeup, and because I didn't show you how I did my foundation in here, so just these two are key. So make sure you get a nice base for your skin, and then everything else will go nice and smooth. One last step you can add if you are going out for a long night, or you have a long day at work, or you live in a warm climate. It's getting really cold here, but if you live in a warm climate, spray, or if you tend to sweat, or anything like that where you think your makeup might come off, this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix is a very nice makeup setting spray. So I just did one spray, and that was like way enough. I actually have the smaller size. It comes in the 1 fluid ounce because it's kind of expensive, but it's like one spray is more than enough, and it sets your makeup and helps it last longer. So anyway, I know the video is getting a little bit long now, so I'm going to stop chatting. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I'm going to have more videos coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.